Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the Delta Plus. I got the Delta Plus when I was rolling for something. I forget what. I think it might have been the new Rizel that I did ultimately get. But yeah, Delta Plus is not bad. It is a Delta Gundam without the beam coating and as a raid. That's pretty much the whole thing. It's got a pretty good skill set. It's got a charging beam rifle that stuns when charged. It's heat-based. It has missiles in the shield, which of the 2 rounds I recorded with this, I'm keeping this one because I'd remembered to set up my quick swaps, so I should ideally be a little bit more agile with this. And yeah, it transforms, and it has just, decent skill set. It's I don't know. I don't think it's going to replace the Zeta Plus A1 for me, but it is pretty solid. So I really do like the A1. It's fast. It has a good melee, and now that it can use the Rizel beam rifle, it's just even better. So yeah, trying to kill that Super Gundam, but yeah, not just charging in because I know that person guarding it will just annihilate me if I do. That's a double Zeta. It's doing a lot of damage to me actually, and somebody else went around the corner and got the Super Gundam while I was fighting it. I'm not sure if they're going to go after the double Zeta or not afterwards, but I'm a little bit too dead to be able to tell. So, it was a smart move, to be honest. And if they're fighting the double Zeta, all the better. But they may just want to get out of there. Although everybody's there now, so maybe not. We've got a pretty solid advantage, which kind of makes sense in light of the fact that it doesn't look like they took any points to open the round. So. Well, they took A, but not D, so, or C, excuse me. But yeah, so we're gonna have all the points in the middle, and I'm just kind of sneaking in to try and get some shots off. And yeah, the beam cannon and the shield doesn't charge, but it does stun on contact, so you can do a lot with that. If enough of the missiles hit, they will also stun. But right now I'm just trying to get out of there because I'm getting focused, and yeah, just kind of trying to pull back so that there's more targets because the team is right here. This is probably, I'm not sure if it's a Violent Customer and a Solda, but I'm going to try and fight it, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, I am surrounded, but they're about to get support fired, so. Or am I? I am. Yeah, that didn't go very well. That was my fault. I should have just hung back and tried to shoot a couple of things and goad them into following me. That would have probably been the better choice. So, enemy team has the lead by about 900 points. We had an overwhelming lead, and just sometimes when you chase somebody back to their base, it gives them the opportunity to coordinate that they have not been able to make for themselves before that. So. It is, it can be dangerous. At the moment, the most dangerous thing I'm seeing is that double Zeta again, because yeah, those things they have a ton of weapons. They can tear you apart if you're a raid. So yeah, I kind of don't want to fight that head on if I can help it. Took a shot, I think, to my wing binders, and just, yeah, again, looking for opportunities like killing that Super Gundam again. Super Gundam is in at 600, so there is obviously there is a Super Gundam at 650, but I guess the person didn't have it, or they just accidentally equipped the wrong one, because we've all equipped the wrong stuff at some point, I want to say, or it certainly gets more likely as you go on. Got that Totus Ritter, and now I'm just trying to get in the tunnel to escape because I'd like to not take a ton of damage. And this person decides to chase me. It's the Cubile, since it's the Cubile Mark II, since we're, type neutral to one another. 2 uncharged shots will generally stun from the Delta Plus. It's, sometimes it seems like less or more depending on what I do, or where I hit, but, see, I managed not to get hit by the heavy attacks from Violent Custom, I think, but then the Cubile Mark II needs no heavy attacks because it just has that 3-pronged beam saber that just does all the damage. So even against, even type neutral, that thing is an incredibly strong weapon still. And in a way, really strong weapons like that are worse than power attacks because they can just come totally out of nowhere. Violent Custom kind of has that going on too. But see, just because it has that claw and it has big downswings, all of which can do good damage without any kind of charge at all. Super Gundam, you'll notice there on my radar there is a rock coming toward. There was an enemy supposedly coming towards me. That was a decoy balloon. When they're launched, they take the place of the Super Gundam on radar, and this is giving the Super Gundam sort of stealth, and it does like minor damage to you if it connects. So it's a fun weapon. Again, there's more things that should probably have that. A lot of Zeta through Char's counterattack had some kind of dummy balloons built in. I would love to see the Rigazi and New Gundam get them. I think the Jagan should have them as well. So, but yeah, there should be more dummy balloons out there, and I really regret not getting the soft vinyl dummy balloons they released in scale with the Jagan and Rigazi last year. Those are going to be a fortune one day if they're not already. I'll have to look and see if I can still get them. Let's see, 90 seconds left. We've got about a 4,000 point lead at the moment. Hoping to expand on that, obviously, but let's see. I'm going to fly over and kill that low health person, then get out of dodge. Except somebody else killed the low health person, so I'm just going to blindside a couple of things and then shoot them in the back. Especially since one of them is the Super Gundam, which I need to be on. Yeah, Delta Plus I think only has 2 melee swings, or I forgot that it has 3, so I didn't end up using the third. One of those two things is probably true. But that was enough health off I could just kill with a tackle, which is good. The other person tackled and used up their boost behind me, so I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive with this double Zeta than I otherwise would have been. Because, well, I have the edge, so let's use it. So 16,107 to 13,623. And, yeah, 30 seconds left. I am kind of trapped back in the corner here. They're saying fall back for now. There's nowhere to go, so I'm just going to see how many I can take with me. That is a third one there, so, yeah, Q-Blade is going to get me, though. And I think if they didn't come in after me, we have this, so hopefully they will not, come up. Okay, somebody came in after me. We may lose this, and I'll feel like a doofus, but, yeah, number 3, please do not die on my behalf, please. 1, 0, we made it. And I think the support fire got us another kill on the way out the door, so yeah, that little last stand there is probably the best I've done against multiple enemies in a long time, so definitely wanted to run this. I got 5,800 out of our 17,000 points. Did 110,000 damage, too, so yeah, I'm really quite happy with that. 8 kills, 4 deaths, not bad at all. So that's going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Yeah, I didn't get those soft vinyl decoys. The one thing I did get, though, that I'm kind of happy about is Super 7, the people who make reaction figures, did one of Unicron. But specifically, the never-released 1980s prototype of Unicron that was shown off at a bunch of shows by Hasbro and or Takara, but never actually produced. So, that is just so ridiculously specific that was something I really just had to have. And I got a pretty good deal on it besides, so yeah, happy with that.